Hey friends, welcome to the Squadcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Ken.
And I'm Maddie.
Hey Maddie, good to have you with us tonight. Um, hey, who are you? And where you're from? Give us kind of the lowdown.
Well, let's see. I'm a Colorado native. I live in Denver now, although I was gone for 10 years for college and worked a couple years after college. All that was in North Carolina. And then I moved up to Rhode Island for med school, started doing triathlons. My first year of med school with some friends, kind of dabbled in it here and there when I had time over the next couple of years, and then stopped racing anything for like 2.5 years when I moved back out to Colorado for my family medicine residency. And then this last year had more time on my hands and trying to figure out what to do with myself. So triathlon was a good way to fill a lot of time and just force myself to diversify my training, do some things I don't like to do, like swimming, and
Yes.
see some beautiful places.
Are you good at mending your own road rash?
Oh, haven't had to. Knock on
news.
wood. Yeah.
I was about to ask, is it the doctor or did you know something we didn't know, Ken? All right, important
Yeah,
question because I
exactly.
lived in Denver. Where are you in Denver? Without being too creepy,
Um,
we won't send anybody, I promise.
sure. I am in South Denver near the University of Denver campus. My residency was in Littleton, Inglewood, so a little bit suburb south of Denver. And then, so living here is convenient. I'll be working north of Denver starting in September, but I'll probably stay put for the time being.
Nice. I lived off Corona, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, uh, lived right next to the university there. So
Oh,
cool.
perfect. Yeah, I think it's the best part of town. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, sorry for the side to everybody else. So, what got you into triathlon or into sports in general?
I was a pretty athletic kid and played a lot of sports, and then narrowed it down to track and cross country when I was in high school, ran in college. Um, I think triathlon had always intrigued me, but the swimming was intimidating, and then I was very burned out after college and had a few fat years before I started getting back into running. And then, like I said, I think it was just some med school friends who found a local triathlon in Massachusetts, and I don't know, doing it with a group made it a lot more approachable, and we had fun with that. So I did a few more through that summer. And then I think I had too much time on my hands my fourth year of med school. So that's when I did my first half down in North Carolina. And then, I don't know, took a 2-year break after that. It's enough.
You might be the only person I've ever heard say med school and too much time on their hands.
Uh, Maybe I shouldn't say that shouldn't broadcast that.
That's okay.
I may have not been doing it right.
Maybe you were doing it just right. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, made it this far. So.
Thanks. Well, what got you interested in the team, the squad that we're on?
Um, I guess listening to TRS podcast when it existed, and I still, at first, I don't even know why I still listened to it. Like when I wasn't doing triathlon, for some reason, it kept me like following the sport, um, and I liked the vibe that I figured a team would have associated with that. And then when I decided to get back into triathlon this year, I thought joining a team would be a good way to, you know, have some camaraderie about it. But so many of the teams seem to take themselves so seriously. This one I didn't think would do that, so I think that was the big thing for me.
Nice.
Just yeah.
Merry band of misfits we are.
Yeah, the number of us that the comment that a team that didn't take itself too seriously is so vital to many of us. So thanks for
Yeah.
thanks for joining the bandwagon.
Oh, I'm happy to have made the choice.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna ask, what's your favorite distance that you race right now?
Definitely the half. Yeah, did an Olympic a month or so ago, and those just seem short to me at this point. I seem to be liking races that are like 4 to 6 hours. I've done a few I did one ultra marathon, like a trail ultra that was 5.5 hours, and I don't know. It seems like the right amount of time to have some highs and lows and not get too exhausted, so you have to recover for too long. That's what I've been having fun with so far.
So maybe you just
go ahead, Ken.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you just answered this question. What's the dumbest thing you've done since you joined the team?
The dumbest thing I've done. Oh, so many choices. I remember times that I've gone to a happy hour before I do my swim workout. It's probably pretty stupid. Or awesome. Running or any of I've probably done all the sports after a beer. So.
Oh, just a beer.
Yeah, just a beer. How's it?
Oh, some of these sports involve beer just to participate, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like a beer miler in training.
I've thought about it. I think maybe my interest in drinking that much beer that fast and my ability to run that fast have both passed, and without optimizing my beer miling talent, but considered it. But
all I heard was a humble brag of drinking beer that fast, meaning
I could have been really good at it. Let's just say that.
Big humble brag right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's some of the things that you're looking forward to as a team? You're talking about some camaraderie. Have you been able to meet up with people, or are you trying to? What's the
yeah, there have been a couple people in the Denver area who are better than I am at getting people out for rides, and it hasn't happened too many times, but it's enough that now I have some Strava buddies and occasionally run into people at races, or there's just a little bit more encouragement at races and in the training process. Now that I've been doing it for a little longer, I could probably do a better job helping to initiate some of that stuff, but so far I just usually am up for anything if someone else is initiating it, but yeah, and it's been fun to get to know people. I went up to one dinner in Boulder before the Boulder Ironman. I wasn't able to make it to the team dinner before the Boulder 70.3 this week, but getting to know more people from out of state as well was fun with that dinner a couple months ago.
Very cool.
Any races on the horizon for you?
Yeah, the next one is the 70.3 World Championships in South Africa. So it just coincided with a time. I'm happily unemployed right now, and I'd actually earned a spot at St. George and turned it down, and then enough people told me I was stupid for doing that, given just the timing of it and the opportunity before I got another opportunity to do it. So I jumped on it the second time around.
So hold on, you're going to Africa for a triathlon?
Yeah.
You're now our hero.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Historically, my international traveling for races hasn't gone the best. I went to Japan for a cross country race in college and just did. I think I was third to last or something like that. Like I just, it got to my head or something. So hopefully this will go better. I also have never traveled with my bike before, and my bike is 10 years old. I think the last time I looked at it on the Bicycle Blue Book, the value was like $350. So trying to figure out the most economical way, I was like, tri-bike transport costs $700. Like I might as well just take my wheels and buy a bike when I get there. I can't, I'm not quite sure what the best option is for that. So we'll see.
Try to rent a bike, just as a tip.
Start scouring Johannesburg Craigslist.
Yeah. I'm sure there would be opportunities for that, and I should probably look into it because I'm not wedded to my bike setup. Obviously, it's pretty low tech.
Just watch out for guys named Oscar over there.
I think they're keeping him under wraps, but yeah.
Well, I just want to like experience this humble bragging that I'm experiencing out of you because like you went to Japan, you said for a cross country, and then now you're talking about cheap bike, and I've got an expensive bike, and I can't go fast. You're gonna smoke us? What?
Yeah, I'm trying not to take it too seriously. I'm starting to get tempted to invest in more equipment, but I keep telling myself that I need to stop investing in beer and donuts before I start investing in like a bicycle and aero helmet.
Oh, is that how I'm supposed to do it?
I thought the more you invested in beer and donuts, the more you had to invest in aero stuff to compensate for.
I think you're right. I think I've been mistaken. I'm coming around to that, but it's taken a while.
Oh yeah.
I've been going by the John Belushi method with the little chocolate donuts.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, in part I'd asked about the like upcoming races because sometimes we're able to like help people connect, and when you travel and do some of those races, you get a great chance to meet more team people. So I don't know if we have anybody we can like fly over to Africa for you. Like Ken could ride in your duffel bag and.
Yeah, I'm always looking for more Sherpas. I feel like I saw somebody was going. I may have made that up. It's entirely possible, but I'll keep an eye out. And then I was waiting to see just how that race went and how I felt about everything to decide on any further racing this year. But I might take a look at what other people on the team are doing and a little bit later in the year and see about doing something there.
There's always Daytona.
I have thought about that. It wouldn't have been my first or second or seventh choice, but I'll think about it.
But it's a December race.
Yeah, I also keep forgetting I'm starting a new job the day after I come back from South Africa, so I may need a little time to adjust to a few life changes at that point.
Nice.
Oh, I do see one other team member, Rob, is going to 70.3 Worlds. You're in luck.
Perfect. I'll meet someone else.
Nice. You have to tag them together. Is that TRS or Baco?
It's just on the consolidated schedule.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Well, because if it's TRS versus Baco, we're gonna have to start laying down some bets.
Ooh.
Oh, is it a competitive relationship?
He's Baco.
Their races.
Confirmed.
I'm on TRS side here.
Man, I've been so supportive of them at the races. I didn't know.
Well, I'm taking all your humble brags and applying them to like the quality here. Well,
yeah.
Go
Confirmed.
ahead.
He's a Baco squad member, so
All right.
Here we go.
We'll have to reach out and find out what his game plan to beat you is.
Yeah. Using a bike that's less than 10 years old.
Well, is there anything that you think we should know about you that you just like want to scream to the world here?
Oh no, probably not.
Well, I'm going to thank you for taking the time, and all the best out there. Hope to catch you on race day one day.
Oh, thanks. Well, thanks for chatting with me. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, Maddie. Good talking to you.
Take care.
You too.